Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Colorado Rockies. Singy, I know you like the long ball. Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, I'm here for the show, Boog. Looks like he's been hitting off a tee lately. Anytime you have this kind of a streak, it not only elevates your team's confidence, but forces the opposition to game plan around you.
Too late to realize.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Ryan Feltner. What do you have on him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Righty delivers.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball for a strike. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. On the ground to the left. McMahon. There's one, and that's two. Back here at Coors Field. Showing the slab in today's game, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
There's a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Goes down looking.
Oh, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
Now here's Nolan Jones. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Jones, in his third season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Fastball is outside. 1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Jazz tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Grisham came up with 4 hits in his last game. Feltner back to work. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't all.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Went deep in the ball game last night. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Austin Wells in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. On the ground, could be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Everybody's going to be safe. Oh, he throws it away.
Second basemen definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play. It's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Veen sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. The relay. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. But one run is in to score. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate, and a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 3 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Outside corner for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Owen Miller at the plate and takes high there.
Ball 1, no
Nobody
strike.
out. Runner at first. And another ball.
Down.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Now it's the right fielder.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Just missed. And that one clips the corner. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We played 2 full. Yankees 3 and the Rockies nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defense.
That one ripped. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. That'll fire up the dugout. His 7th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Judge comes up empty there.
0-1's the count.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Line drive caught.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Now here's Trent Grisham. A double and a run scored his first time up. And that's outside. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Ryan Feltner is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Antonio Senzatella. He last pitched 2 days ago. So 1 out, nobody on. Manny Machado stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and scored his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. That's towards center. Doyle has this one sized up. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. And now Austin Wells. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. He got just enough of that one. Their third home run of the inning. It's 7-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Dominguez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. 4 runs already in the frame here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Anthony Volpe. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground, right side. Tolia steps on the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Just missed.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Next offering upstairs.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Zach Veen, the next to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up and
Ball
in.
2.
Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Veen tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Led off the game with a strikeout. That one missed. Man at first, one away.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Throws it away. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Goldie makes the catch. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stanton, a former home run derby champ, 35 years old, and though usually in left field today, that one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham, and that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. Ground ball right side. Sends it to first. Out number 3. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning at the plate, Nolan Jones. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Next to hit for the Rockies, Owen Miller. Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Gets to it with a slide. There's one. Over to first, but he beats it. Wide throw, and it gets away. And now the right fielder, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Miller stands at second with 2 gone. And that's way high. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rockies 1. And we're back. Here's Manny Machado. Senzatella back to work. This one popped up. Farmer. Makes the catch. And there's one away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. He's already homered in this game. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Doyle settles under it. 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kyle Farmer. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. His first at bat was a strikeout. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Runner at first with no outs here. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Veen, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count even 1-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Struck him out looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball 1.
Good eye right there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Up and in. It's 2-2. Farmer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The Rockies strand 1. They're down 7-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Line drive. Farmer handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Has grounded out a couple of times. There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Hergen also getting ready. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Well struck right field. That's back. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay out.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Yanks go in order, and they're on top 7-1. Bottom of the sixth. Now it's the DH, Nolan Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
And it really looks like
No
these
ball,
hitters
two
have
strikes.
been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Machado throws to first in time. One up, one down. Ryan McMahon will hit next. Right through there for a strike. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. Inside.
Nope.
And the count is 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Tolia in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, called strike. That misses.
Ball that time.
Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That
ball
one
two.
just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
And down on strikes. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And Judge spoils that one.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 3. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Here's Machado. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, and 1-1. Judge on second. Grisham at first. One gone. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This to third, and that's a fair ball. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score to third. Tag, got him. Austin Wells digs in now. Swing and a ball popped up. Farmer. And that's the third out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. And it's fouled away.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. A big performance on the mound, lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Farmer in the box now, no balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Hunter Goodman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right side. Over to Goldie. And that is the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Senzatella back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's outside. And that one hammered. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. This one over the bleachers, and it finds the concourse. Look out. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-1. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Antonio Senzatella done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jake Bird takes over on the mound.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Swings through that. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground to short, Farmer. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Aaron Judge up next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Judge rips that one. Doyle makes the grab, and that is that. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies. He is struck out and he is walked. Now into the ball game on defense. Oswald Peraza. He's the new third baseman. Also into the ball game, Alex Jackson. He takes over behind the plate. Fouled off left side.
Number 39, Alex Jackson.
Next offering is fouled back. That one down the line and foul ball. Swings through that and it's a strikeout. One away.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Doyle batting with one down takes a strike. And a base hit right there.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jones stands in now and watches strike one. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
McMahon now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there to third, and it gets by him.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And another ball. First and second, two down. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Now he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. Two left for Colorado. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here at Coors Field. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Just missed.
Hey!
That's way outside. And a count 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two now. Now a pop-up on the infield. Tolia. And it's caught for the out. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Base is empty, one away here in the top of the ninth. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground, right side. Tolia takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. And he gets him. Nicely done.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that.
Let's do this.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Just missed. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the right fielder. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Miller on at first. Nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. The Yanks up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. That's in there. It's 0-1. And that is out of play. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.